Hey gang, Mocha Boy here. Welcome back. So we've got some more replays coming in. Again, one of our top TH9s who's a little more versed in the attack. He sent us a beast mode attack. This was a good base. This was a good base to try this attack with. Let's see. The AQ is centralized. The CC is north, but again, whatever. This is matchmaking. These are all simulations. All the splash defenses are on the are on the core of the base. All of the point defenses are on the perimeter of the base. This is one of those key things to look for when you're deciding whether or not something like this would even work, especially in a clan war scenario. Having one rage in the pocket to deal with the CC is more than enough in most cases, and so long as you keep your kill squad alive to get to the core, you have a lot of tactical options with where to deploy your hogs to do things like relieve DPS pressure off the core team so that everything is working in concert and moving through the base. So in this particular case, let's see, where does he start his attack? Starting in the corners is always a little tricky because because of these internal. You have to remember that her targeting arc targets the nearest structure within a circle in front of her. I mean, I realized what he was trying to do here was just take out the CC, and this is fine. For this, again, this is just a simulation, and the important thing here is that he raged the CC, he raged his healers as well as his AQ, and they were just absolutely able to rip that CC to shreds, and then heal her back up to full and keep her healed to take out that in corner. Mind you, we haven't even started the major portion of this raid, and we're already at 18% damage. Nearly a fifth of this base has been destroyed by just those few troops. And the golem's going to come out in just a second over here in the top right-hand corner, I believe. Where is she going? There he is. So he's going to start coming out. Now, interesting thing here, once that golem gets these 3-point defenses to lock in on him, there's nothing else within range of these 3-point defenses because the AQ's tanking this X-bow, and if you wanted to, you'd have the option of just sprinkling in, one hog, even 1 or 2 hogs to start taking out these defenses because they'll be busy plinking away at the golem. That you're free to just sprinkle in a couple of hogs to take those guys out. That relieves DPS pressure off of the golem, and the golem will stay up longer, even longer. The AQ's doing what she does. She's going to take out the enemy Barbarian King, and without too much trouble. But that first jump's going to go down. BK's going to go to work. But as soon as he breaches that trigger range of the AQ, he'll make a beeline for her. He can pop the ability and then start her. But the most exciting aspect of this raid is definitely when you start to lay the giants down. Those giants are doing a great job. They soaked up all of those. They soaked up all of that damage from the point defenses, and he was able to keep his DPS up, to go in and process those point defenses. Again, 1 giant, 2 point defenses, and then just chucking in those wall breakers for kicks and giggles. Once those hogs hit the core, you're only talking about 120 DPS off of those wizard towers with 1 heal. You look how many hogs he ends up with at the end of this raid. I mean, it's just that was about as efficient as you can get with being able to shield your hogs so they can make it past that first wave of perimeter defenses, so they can move on into the core of the base. He had the AQ tanking one of the X-bows. He had one of the golems tanking the X-bows. This was about as ideal as you could get for these types of attacks. And I mean, mind you, these are just simulations. In a live war scenario, things work just a little bit differently, but being able to develop these skills, being able to understand these targeting skills, deployment skills, base assessment skills, and doing all of this in 30 seconds is an actual skill and will help you within your clan war attacks. So Mav, fantastic attack. It showed all the great fundamentals, absolutely beast mode attack. Looking forward to see how you apply this in a clan war setting.